Good morning, GitHub, or brethren, sistren. I don't know what you call you guys. So I'm on my way to do a service project, and I couldn't decide if I should eat now or later because I'm also working out with someone at 10. It's 7 a.m. right now. And I try to space out my meals just because I only have 4 meals a day right now, and I make them relatively big. And I space them out like 3 to 4 hours span. But your boy is really feeling it right now. And this is usually the time I eat before I go to the gym. But hey, we're gonna work with it. And what we're having today is pancakes with syrup. And your boy always has, and this is my limit, I only have 3 Oreos a day. 2 for my pancakes, and then the third one goes to my oatmeal, which I'll show you later. Part of the reason why I do Oreos, again, I'm on a cut right now. I lost like about 15 pounds so far for this show. And people think like, oh, you can't eat Oreos or things you like. I mean, they have macros that I could track. So I track my macros perfectly every day. My macros right now are 290 carbs, 55 fat, and 220 protein, so it's a good amount. And yeah, we could fit 2 little Oreos in the plan. And another thing too, reason why I do Oreos is lately, one thing I love about prep, once your carbs get a lot, I'm gonna lose carbs as the weeks go by, I'm sure. Just waiting on my coach Brady to say the word. But you start to have a lot of fun and experiment with what meals could I make to make this taste still delicious. And right now it's Oreos, and I believe I could have Oreos last as long as possible. Like my last show, every week, I swear I got like Snickers all the time, and I got shredded. So yeah, I don't believe in calories. I don't track calories at all. I always track macros. It makes it less complicated too, because when you look at calories, it's like a big number, like 3,000 and something, and if your coach expects you to hit that number perfectly, like it stresses me out personally. So tracking macros way easier, more stressful, and I definitely get the gains. So really excited. But yeah, I just crushed Oreos on my pancakes. Tastes really good with syrup. Highly recommend. Take a look at that. Looks pretty yummy. Oh, I should probably share the macros on this one. Let me take a look at it real quick. Could you see me? Wow, really bad at recording myself in a selfie form. Anyways, so macros are really decently good. Like, no wonder I eat this before I go to the gym, because we need those carbs. But carbs are at 93, fat is at 11, and protein is at 46. It's a really good meal. And I take my time when I eat this. I actually crush my Oreos purposely to kind of separate them, and I use the Oreos to pace myself. I grab in every little small corner and piece for my pancake, so I'm not like inhaling it like crazy. So that's part of why I use the Oreos too. So good tip right there. So we're back from doing service. The service project was nothing crazy. So I go to a non-profit organization church, and we were just cleaning the building, and it's something we do every week just to keep it nice and presentable for everybody that's attending. And honestly, we see it as a sacred grounds too, so we were just making sure that we were just keeping everything sacred. And the brother asked me to take donuts, so got a couple donuts. Hopefully you can see that. Obviously I'm not gonna be eating them just because your boy's on prep, and so I'm probably just gonna leave these in the fridge and just leave them with Paige to eat. Or honestly, I'm very tempted to like put this in the freezer and see how it tastes like months from now. So we'll see. I'm about to head over to the gym. So we're gonna be eating our overnight oats. I'm gonna drop a Oreo in here because your boy loves his stinking Oreos. Yeah. Oh yeah. And let me tell you the macros on these because it's pretty high. So yeah, the protein is 66, fat is 36, so it's a little higher. I wouldn't recommend eating 36 grams of fat before you work out, but this is how today's schedule is looking like today. And I want to eat the same meals relatively around the same time. So around this time I would be eating this oatmeal meal after my workout, but hey, it is what it is. And then the carbs are at 96. So the carbs are really high and I need that for my workout going in. And pretty excited. I'm actually gonna work out with someone I've never met before. I think his name is like low_lex. Yeah, let's just dive into this food. Smashed a few Oreos in there. Part of the reason why I use Oreos too is I'm a very nostalgic person. And I like to use nostalgia to really kind of embrace my childhood and my life and just, I don't know, be grateful. So, and oatmeal is one of the staples growing up where I feel like we always had Oreos in the cabinet. And it would take us forever to finish them too. 'Cause like I didn't eat them like a madman. I would just eat them whenever I felt like I should. Like for example, we would even have ice cream. We would have ice cream in our fridge for months. But when we would feel like the desire to grab something, we would. So yeah, for the record, never get cookies and cream ice cream. Just get your regular basic vanilla ice cream and just get Oreos and just throw them in and crunch them in. The chunks are better, it tastes better. Yeah, I recommend that. Actually, on this prep, I did have Oreo ice cream. I got like the Carb Smart vanilla ice cream and I just put like 3 Oreos in there and it was actually really good. I had over 200 grams of the ice cream and it was pretty light, not gonna lie. I felt like I was eating air, but it definitely just kind of helped me embrace, you know, that childhood side of me. So I'm about to get ready for the gym. I'm trying to make a fashion statement and just do something different. So I'm gonna wear a Hawaiian shirt to the gym. Hopefully the aesthetics doesn't look too weird, but I personally like it. It makes me feel really comfortable. This is like, I can't even explain. It's like wearing a robe / compression shirt and it just feels really nice and on the shoulders. But that's just me, I'm just weird. Look at that beauty. Look at this beauty. It's 8:43 p.m. I was supposed to, guys, I got super busy after my workout with Alex. What did I do? Came back, did a few posing sessions, a few more actually. I went to the pool to tan as well. That was nice. And while I was at the pool, I was just editing. And then, man, it just hits me like randomly, like ideas for posing flows and reels. And so I posted one today of doing all the iconic poses that you would see in men's physique, like the X, the Ventura step, the Hendrickson squeeze, and then the Raymond drop, and then I did the Jeremy Buendia type of stuff. It's really sick. You should check it out. But had a really good time with Alex. He's awesome. I genuinely had a really good time with him. We've never met each other. Like, we just message each other on Instagram, and it's just awesome to meet people on the gram and then meet them in person, and just like I had no expectations, but they were like better than I could ever imagine. And there were some things that we talked about that was very admirable of him. He shared his aspirations and things he's excited for in the future, and like it just kind of fueled his energy, fueled me to keep going and be excited myself for the things I have planned for my future. And so going back to a quote I was thinking about today, when you are, this is so,
you want to like use a
spatula? I'll use a fork. If you hear that little voice in your head telling you to play the violin, by all means play the violin. That is the quote I've been living by lately. And yeah, I held myself back to do all this posing stuff for 3.5 years. And we dove into it 8 months ago, and now we're doing this full time. It's awesome. I love what I do. I love the people I work with, and just seeing people's confidence grow is very fulfilling. So grateful for you guys. You guys have a good night. Go destroy your goals.
Got it.
Yeah.